Hi, this is Chef Inspire. I am here today to talk to you about everything that shows up in our life is a blessing. Everything is a blessing. There is no accidents. There is no mistakes. Everything that happens in our life is preordained. And I'm going to give just 4 points to prove my point. In the scriptures, it says, "Count it all joy, though you go through various trials and tribulations, for this is for the testing of your faith, and it worketh patience within you." There is patience being worked in you through trial. You are being molded, you are being shaped, you are being led, you are being guided through your pressure, through the things that show up in your life, whether they're good or bad. The scriptures also says that all things work together for the good of those who love God. All things. It doesn't say some things. It says all things work together. So you either believe it or you don't believe it. Now, all things. Now I'm going to give you an example. It was a man who had a son, and his son used to ride horses, and he was riding his horse, and he was galloping through the stables, and all of a sudden the son hit something, and the horse stopped, and the son flew up in the air, fell down, and broke his leg. The man was so distressed and so distraught because his son had broken his leg. But 2 days later, the draft came, where all of the kids that were 18 years and above were being drafted into the military. But because his son broke his leg, he could not go. And everyone in his platoon that left were in battle, and they all died. But his son did not go. What he thought was a tremendous bad situation where his son broke his leg wind up being the thing that saved his son's life. What we think is bad winds up being the best thing that could ever happen to us. The reason why I am who I am today is because of all the bad stuff that happened in my life. Everything that was bad that happened in my life caused me to be the person that I am today. Caused me to want to help other people. Caused me to want to speak into the lives of people and become Chef Inspire. It was because of the bad things that happened that made me who I am today. And the bad things that happen to your life, everything that shows up in your life is a blessing. It's a blessing. 4 points. Point number 1, there is no accidents. It is all divine. There is no accidents. We think things happen for no reason, but everything happens for a reason. It is a divine order. It is a divine setup. Things happen in our lives because we are supposed to go that way. Have you ever walked into a store and met somebody and seen somebody, and if you didn't go into that store, you wouldn't have done it? You wouldn't have met that person. You wouldn't have talked to that person, and that person had a blessing or had something that could pretty much change your life. It happened to me all the time. And now I realize that it is divine. There is no accidents. Number 2, there is no mistakes. There is no mistakes. He does not make mistakes. If you have a baby that was born out of wedlock, that baby was meant to be here. If you had a baby that was born in horrible situations, that baby was meant to be here. If you had lost your job, count it as a blessing because there is something greater that is coming your way. There is no mistakes. Everything is divine order. It has all been set up by our Creator. There is no mistakes. Number 3, even failure Even when we fail to do something, when something happens in our lives and we opened a business and it failed, or we had a relationship and it failed, it's all divine order. It's all a blessing. I know you may say, wait a minute, nah, chef, that's not it. You mean my failures are actually seeds to my success? My failures are the things that were planted to make me the successful person that I am today. My failures are the seeds to my success and your success. So don't worry about failing. Failing is just God nudging you in another direction, telling you that this is not where you should be. Turn this way, go that way. Failure is God nudging you in the direction that you're supposed to go in. This is what failure is. It is not the end. Failure is a new beginning. Number 4, your blessings are behind your fears. Your blessings are behind your fears. Listen to me. If you don't take this in, because this is so true. What is fear? Fear is false evidence that appears real. What else is fear? Fear is what the enemy uses to block you from your blessings. Because the scriptures also say that God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of love, strength, and a sound mind. Fear is our enemy. Fear stops us from reaching our goal and reaching our dreams and reaching our purpose. So if we operate in fear, we cannot operate in faith. And if a man does not operate in faith, he cannot please God. He can't please him. So your blessings are behind your fears. Let me run this back one more time. Everything that shows up in your life is a blessing. Everything. That person, that situation, that circumstance, the thing that happened that you thought was horrible, it was a blessing that came to your life. And these are the 4 reasons why. Number 1, there's no accidents. It's all divine order. Number 2, there is no mistakes. There is no mistakes. Everything is divinely set up. Everything has been put in place and has been orchestrated by our Creator to bring us to where we are. Everything that happened in my life, everything that happened in your life, happened to bring you to where you are right now. And He is not finished with you yet. Number 3, even my failures are seeds of success. My failures are seeds of success. It's every time I fail, I plant a seed of success. Number 4, our blessings are behind our fears. You must feel that fear and do this thing anyway. You must walk through that fear. The fear is not a wall, it's a curtain. The fear is a smoke screen. It is something that will try to hinder you or try to stop you from reaching the goal, but it cannot stop you. You must feel the fear and do it anyway. So everything in your life, everything that came to your life is a blessing. It's a divine setup. I hope you get this. I hope you got it, because if so, count it all joy when you go into various trials and tribulations, for this is going to test your faith, and it's going to work patience in you. And all things work together for the good of those who love the Creator. You get it? You got it? Good. Have a blessed day.